aside the daily grind. You'd ask me how the farm was. I'd ask about your boys, your wife, the weather, hunting trips, the backwoods and the noise of engines over pine trees, a runway made of dirt, two friends keeping daylight a few blocks from work. Nothing secret, nothing planned, no hidden touch, no trembling hand. Just a place where trust could sit and say a little more than it should have said. A few blocks from work, in the middle of the day, you let one honest sentence take the ordinary away. We left there in the sunlight like nothing had to end. But you never called for lunch again, though I asked you now and then, now and then, now and then. It was Indian food in summer, windows full of gold, the kind of easy afternoon no one thinks to hold. You had your last things in your hands and somewhere else to be. A happy afternoon still waiting back at my desk for me. You said those beautiful brown eyes of yours, and the room went still again. You drove away through summer, I drove back to where I'd been. Nothing happened, nothing broke, nothing anyone could see. But sometimes silence knows the truth before the heart can speak. A few blocks from work, in the middle of the day, you let one honest sentence take the ordinary away. We left there in the sunlight like nothing had to end. But you never called for lunch again, though I asked you now and then. Asked you now and then. Asked you now and then. Some men don't cross the line, they just step back from the view. Leave the chair, leave the window, leave the friend they almost knew. I asked again in ordinary ways, a lunch next week, how have you been? But something always came up then, and something came up again. Maybe that was kindness, maybe that was fear. Maybe you were saving both our lives by learning to disappear. And I don't blame the leaving, I know what vows can cost. But no one ever tells you you can do right and still lose something soft. A few blocks from work, in the middle of the day, you let one honest sentence take the ordinary away. We left there in the sunlight like nothing had to end. But you never called for lunch again, though I asked you now and then. 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 We said we'd meet again, like we always used to do. But the almost came between us, and the almost told the truth. I asked again in ordinary ways, but the reasons never end. 20 years across a hallway, I never saw him again. Nothing happened, nothing broke, nothing anyone could see. Just one sentence in the sunlight, and the distance after me. You said those beautiful brown eyes of yours, brown and deep, brown and deep. And then you said my eyes were beautiful, and I lost my friend.